Okay, Jonathan, I just recorded a 50-minute video without my microphone on. So that's great. So, I've been collecting a bunch of old books lately. Poetry books. That's all that gay talk shit again there. I love poetry, obviously. Said that before. And so, a friend of mine likes to do what I call shopping, but she calls thrifting. Whatever you want to call it. You're still going to a store and buying shit, so I'm just fucking around. But she loves it. I always told her she needed a hobby, to do some shit outside of her responsibilities. I think everybody should. Outside of your relationships and responsibilities, you should find a hobby. And she found something she really loves. She really enjoys it. She does. Maybe a little too much. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, she loves it. But I've been buying a bunch of books lately. I've been collecting them. Poetry books, mostly, like I said. It's all that gay talk shit again, though. On eBay, though. Because I've been looking for, specific shit. But she likes to manifest shit. Like, she's like, hopefully I find this, hopefully I find that. And so she goes to Goodwills and looks around. She finds most of the shit she wants. And nice shit. It does work. My youngest daughter likes doing that stuff, too. She likes going Goodwill hunting. And, so yesterday, I decided to hanging on the phone, And, I was like, you know what, you're going to Goodwill, I'll go to Goodwill, we'll do some hunting down. She's like, you should go to Goodwill. You'll find some books there that you'll probably like, and you'll get a way better price than eBay, which is fucking definitely true. And I found a bunch of shit. Barely spent any money. Found a bunch of shit. And one of the books, I'm not going to talk about all of them, but one of the books, it's from 1952. It's in amazing condition. Amazing condition. The Family Book of Best Loved Poems by David George. And it's an anthology of poets. Because back in those days, poetry meant shit. Doesn't anymore. Nobody gives a fuck. It's all that gay talk in there. And so they would read poetry in the house and things like that back in the day. And so this is from 1952. It's in amazing condition. Amazing. There's a little, crack here, a little crack at the top. But other than that, it is amazing. Little chip at the top right there. But the pages, yeah, they're a little yellowed. But, they all look like this. I haven't really looked through it. But I was going through a table of contents, and they got Blake, Shelley, William Shakespeare. What else did he have in here? Anonymous. It's like most of the poetry is by Anonymous. Whoever that person is, they write a lot of shit. They're probably still writing to this day. I believe they're immortal. They're a lich. And they have a flag free. And it's probably this book. So when a person dies again, he's going to show up at my house because this is flag free. I'm just kidding. But yeah, they got a ton of good poems in there by people. John Donne, who's also, Keats. They got Keats in here, one of my favorites, these Renaissance guys. Milton. They have John Milton in here. They have, there's a bunch of these famous people, but, Longfellow. Okay, just joking. But yeah, they got a bunch of famous poets in here. It's an anthology, like I said, 1952. That's when it was written and published. And it's in amazing condition. They have a guy in here, I don't know his work. They got Blake, I think I said that already, but they have William Blake in here. Not one of my favorites, but he's done some great artwork, and He's written some good stuff, but he's very like religious and shit like that. Not that I have a problem with religion, but not my thing when it comes to poetry. Let's see. Yeah, they got a bunch of people in there. I mean, just again, it's an anthology. Robert Louis Stevenson. They have a bunch of his shit in here. Longfellow again. Okay. Bunch of Keats stuff, like I said, bunch of Blake stuff. Byron stuff, which is nice. He's my favorite. They have The Sea, which I've read a million times, which I'll probably read again today after I do this video, because I haven't read that since I was probably in high school. Not that we had to read poetry, but I just enjoyed it. It's all that gay talk again, though. And yeah, now the guy in here, ton of poems written by anonymous. This person must have wrote like the most poems on the face of the planet. I know it's not one person, I'm just kidding, but it'd be funny if it was just like anonymous. He just writes poetry. He's like immortal again. When he dies, this is phylactery. He's gonna like show up in my fucking bedroom or some shit. But yeah, it's in great condition. The whole inside pages look like this. Perfect condition. $3. $3. Thank you, Liv, for this suggestion of me going to Goodwill since I started collecting books. And I found some other good shit, but I'm not going to talk about those. Good shit, though. Good stuff. Amazing condition. A lot of great poems in here that I've already read. Would like to revisit. A lot of stuff in here that I haven't read and would like to learn and read. And it's, yeah, the book is, again, it's in fantastic condition. I mean, you can't, there's nothing, barely anything wrong with it, Inside looks great. Again, it has this little crack here, and there's a chip right here, which, I mean, who gives a fuck? 1952, it's $3. Who gives a shit? And again, I'm going to repeat myself because I do that all the time. The family book of best loved poems. Because they used to read poetry in houses. Because poetry used to mean shit. It's a beautiful art. It's a dead art, is what I call it. Because nobody gives a fuck. One thing I also got, not sure if I mentioned it, which I'm pretty sure I did, because I repeat myself a lot, is not at a Goodwill. I actually went and ordered it. And I did mention it, I think, in the last video. But Chuck Perkins, I believe that's his last name. Hopefully I didn't get it wrong, but I'm not going to go grab his book. I don't feel like getting up. But he owns Cafe Istanbul, which is I'm going to tell a story again. I know I've told it like that time. But he owns Cafe Istanbul in New Orleans. And I believe it's on St. Claude, I think. And that street used to be called Poetry Street. And so he decides to have poetry night every Wednesday. Every Wednesday night. You go in there and you can do whatever art form you want. Whether it's a song, comedy, poetry. And I think that's a great thing. And I'll say it again. Because I've told this story. I know I've told this story before. Is that the first day I went there, he said all drinks are $5. Didn't matter what you go top shelf anything. And he would like give people like shots and stuff like, throughout the night. Because like when he says they're going to be there till 5 o'clock in the morning, more than likely you're going to be there till 5 o'clock in the morning, which is why I don't go. One of the reasons. But and I will go back for reasons. I want to read, anyway, doesn't matter. But but he wasn't lying. He said he said all drinks are $5 because traditionally artists are broke. I just thought that was the funniest shit in the world. But anyway, bitches, it's all that gay talking shit. Again, Dale. All that gay talking shit. Alright, dude. Later, bitches.